All right, so before we start the episode here, we are on a hike in the snow
In the snow.
with black people outside.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, that's the group, black people. Like, don't be weird about this, okay? So,
Look at the little berries.
yeah, look at the berries. Oh man, that's pretty dope. Um, so we're gonna continue this hike and then we're gonna start the episode.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
let's get it.
And thank y'all for coming out. Like y'all brace the elements. It seemed like it's picking up a little more than before. So let's make sure we get up out of here. But first, stop by Arc'teryx.
Wait, we gotta get our group shot, but first, let's get a group shot.
Let's get a group shot. Ticket number 469003.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, she called it. She called it. She called it. Y'all, Sarah won the raffle after saying she wanted to win. After begging to win. She won on the first pull. That's crazy. No, you begged. No. So we just finished up the hike.
Yep.
And we're here at Arc'teryx. That's kind of who work with black people outside. Shout out to them, man, for having this. But so they did a raffle, and guess who won?
Me.
Look at this. And the crazy part is she like manifested the hell out of that, y'all.
I said I was gonna win.
Yeah.
And I won.
Hey, this was very worth it. Shout out to Arc'teryx and black people outside for putting this on.
For real.
But now we got to do our real job. Let's get back to Chicago. Let's go.
get it.
Let's go. What's up, everybody? Now we're ready to talk about our normal business.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about the Art Institute Lions. You can probably see them going behind us, but I'm taking you to a place that's got some relevancy to it.
Relevancy.
Relevancy.
I think
That's-
just relevance.
That's at least a 12-point word on Scrabble. Promise you that. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's tell you about the history about these lions. It's pretty dope. They were created by a guy named Edward Kimmies.
Okay.
Okay, Edward Kimmies. Now, here's some history about who he was. Did you know that he was the first American animaleer, and an animaleer is
A sculptor of animals.
Of animals. He's the first one in American history
No way.
because he was so good at it. And a rundown who he was. He's actually from Georgia, Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
And he moved up to. We're gonna keep on going.
Yeah.
He moved up to New York
Okay.
after his mother died. Him and his father moved him up there to New York. And it was in New York where he found his love and his passion for creating animals.
Okay.
To the point that he left New York and went to West to study how to create animals. And not just study how to sculpt these animals, but he wanted to learn how they behaved, how they moved in
Right.
life.
That makes sense.
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
It's like how, in order to make sculptures of humans, they had to dissect them and learn their like muscle movement and stuff.
Very true. And so he became perhaps one of the best, right, to ever
Okay.
to do it. And that got him to move to France. He actually, we'll just hang right here because we don't want to
Yeah.
force it, but he actually moved to France.
Okay.
And then he came back to Chicago right around 1885.
Okay.
And the next part of this story, I got to tell in a specific place. So we're going to head there. Let's get it. All right, we are here at the corner of Van Buren and Michigan Avenue. And this is significant, I'll tell you why. But in, like I said, 1885 is when Edward moved back down here, moved to Chicago for the first time.
Yeah.
And he was world renowned at that point.
Okay.
And people loved him.
Wow, world renowned.
Yeah, they loved his work. Now, this was the site, reason why I said this is significant, because this is the site of the original Art Institute of Chicago, y'all.
Wow.
The corner of Van Buren. It was right here. And
Did they move it?
Yeah, oh, yeah, clearly.
I mean, like, did they demolish and rebuild, or they moved the building?
No, I'll tell you.
Okay.
What happened was, so while the building was here, the Art Institute wanted him to work on pieces of art for his different animals, insects, and things like that,
Yeah.
and have them displayed at that original location. But here's where the answer to your question comes in. The plan was already in the works to build a new building for
Okay.
yeah,
The Art
the
Institute.
Art Institute, and move locations to give it a permanent location. Now, while that's going on, 1893 World's Fair is right around the corner.
Right.
There had been a commission put out to build some lions, and guess who they called for?
Buddy.
They called Edward and said, hey, matter of fact, there's no other person we want to do this other than Edward, because he is the person that,
The best of the
captures
best.
the best of the best. So they had him do it.
Yeah.
And he was working on 2 lions that had to be fixed. But check this out. That was at the World's Fair. They were
Far from
they were
where we
meant
are,
for the World's
kind
Fair.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were meant for the Palace of Fine Arts
Right.
during the World's Fair. And if y'all don't know what that is today's Museum of Science and Industry.
Yeah.
Look at
That's
that.
crazy.
It is crazy.
So
But
they were supposed to sit outside of the Museum of Science and Industry.
they did.
Oh, they did?
They did.
Okay.
It was for the World's Fair. They sat out in front of there. And they were
Wow.
moved to the new location. Let's go there.
after the.
After there, yeah. Let's go back there and tell you some dope history about that. Let's
get
go.
it.
All right, so here we are at the Art Institute of Chicago. And like we said, that this was actually built and finished and opened in 1894, a year after the World's Fair. And that's when the Lions were created in 1893 for the World's Fair, like I said, for the Palace of Fine Arts, now the Museum of Science and Industry. But now, I told you that they were moved here, and they've been here since the opening of this place.
Right.
But there's some detail in these that I don't think a lot of people actually realize, and everybody comes visit this. This is a tourist attraction like none other here in Chicago. You see the wreaths on there that they put the helmets on there. This is such
it's such a cool.
right? It's such a cool Chicago thing. But check this out. Edward Hemme, and here's 2 fun facts. Here's one thing. Did you know that his wife, Laura, actually helped him sculpt the lions? Yeah. So it wasn't just him who actually sculpted. She actually had a sculpting chiseled and helped him do that.
Wow.
So that's fun fact number 1. Fun fact number 2 is that we told you how detailed that he was with his work, and that he studied the behavior of lions. And these 2 lions they have meaning, right? So there's a south, which is behind us, and there's a north-facing lion also.
When they were made, were they intentionally south and north facing? No, right? Because these.
Well, kind of. That's
east and west.
That's where I'm going with it.
Okay.
That's where I'm going with it, because he wanted to have some meaning behind it. And the south-facing lion is standing in an attitude of defiance. So if you go out in a wild, in the pride lands and things like that, and in natural habitat, you'll see a lion standing like this, and this is what Edward found. The north-facing lion is on the prowl.
Oh.
So if you ever look, those are actually real-life depictions of what these lions are.
I guess their tails are different. The way their legs are standing is different.
Yeah. And
Interesting. That's really interesting.
And as of this video, these lions have just recently, this year, 2023, been cleaned and look greener, the actual green bronze that they were.
It was really wild when they were removed to be cleaned.
Yeah.
I think everyone was like, where are they going?
Where are the lions going?
People had pictures of them on the highway.
Yeah.
Like,
they've only been moved a handful of times in history.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Next time you're down here, you take a picture with the lion.
Now you know a little bit more history.
Now you know some history. So shout out to Edward Hemme and Art Institute and World Fair. Kind of. So, all right, let's go eat. Let's get it.
All right, so we are here.
At
How do you pronounce it again?
Lachette's.
Lachette's
Inn.
Inn.
Yep.
Which is really cool. It's like a bar on the front and then a dining room in the back. And it's pretty large. We walked in, it felt kind of
Yeah. They.
compact, but it's pretty big.
It's a Michigan football game going on, and so that's what's going on right now.
They reserved the whole front of the bar.
Right.
So it's quiet where we're sitting, but it's very loud in the front.
Super loud. You can hear it back here. Michigan is winning.
Michigan is winning, correct. Yep,
Yeah.
they're vibing. They're having a great time.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the food a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. We started off with the potato pancakes.
Oh my God!
He needs some milk.
It's a German bar, by the
Oh,
way.
right, yeah, it's a German
It's a
bar.
German bar, so keep that in mind, y'all. That's why we want to do this. But the
Yeah.
potato pancakes,
Super good.
Fire.
You got a ton of them.
Yes.
And they come with sour cream and applesauce.
Applesauce. I don't know
I
what's
liked
going on
it. I
there.
tried it with it. It was amazing.
Was it good? I didn't do it because I was like, that's
Too much?
that's a little bit too much. But I did put this wort sauce on there.
That is so. That's basically just like a seasoning.
Yeah.
Like an additional and flavor enhancer.
Okay.
Really is what it is.
And that took it to another level.
Yeah.
It took it to another level,
Yeah.
y'all. Like
My mom used to season like meat with it and stuff like that, and soups and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
The potato pancakes were fire.
It was they were
pretty thick,
yeah, I was just about to say that's a
and
thick
still
pancake.
crispy,
Very crisp. It's
Yeah.
almost like basically it's a big ass hash brown.
basically.
That's basically what it is. No disrespect to the German cuisine. I mean, it's a big hash brown.
Yeah. Well, usually hash browns sometimes they're loose.
Yeah.
They're not.
Not the
always-
McDonald's hash brown.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
if
So
they
you
made
said
fresh.
this is like McDonald's.
No, no.
Is what you're saying.
No. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just stop. Yeah.
They're not like hash browns.
They are not McDonald's at the very least.
No, absolutely not.
Maybe
like
IHOP.
McDonald's.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No.
It's ridiculous. And then for the appetizer, we also got the hot sausage plate.
Now, that bad boy.
10 out of 10.
10 out of
You
10.
have to get that.
Yes.
If not for the sausage, for the sauerkraut.
Yes. And then here's the thing about the sauerkraut. I don't really rock with sauerkraut like that. In any place that has sauerkraut on bratwurst, it's just mustard for me in the bun. You know what I mean? But this but this is literally the best sauerkraut
Yeah, it's
I've
so
ever
good.
had.
So it also was a little warm because the sausage around it was warm. So it was nice and warm and juicy. It was very, very good.
Yeah. You get three variety
You get 3 different sausages: white sausage, pink sausage, and then a dark
in the dark.
sausage. I don't know the difference between them.
No, yeah, right. I don't know the difference. They did taste different though.
Yeah, the mid
dark-
one, the not was kind of like a hot dog.
Yeah, right. That
I
was
would
like
say. That's
a little
the
bit
closest hot dog.
Yes, a little bit smokier.
Yeah.
The darker one was the
smokiest
super. Yes,
one. That
the
was so
that
good.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
my
good.
favorite. Yeah.
That was a good brat right there.
Yep. Super good.
Yeah.
And then if you do like a layer of the potato pancake, the mustard, the sausage, the sauerkraut,
Another level, y'all. Like
and that made us super full.
that. Honestly, at that point, we could have stopped.
Yeah, we could have
We
definitely
could
stopped.
have definitely stopped him. And
'Cause it's basically like eating 3 sausages.
right,
I mean, it is literally.
You had a whole
like-
plate. I mean, that's an appetizer.
Yeah, it's
Think about-
it's a lot.
Like as an appetizer, that is what you're getting.
Yeah.
So, and then we had for the main.
Yeah, we had 2 different dishes.
I'm gonna just get the burger away.
I know you got the burger.
It's a hamburger. You can add cheese on it for like another $1.50, something
Yeah.
like that. I got my medium.
It's mid.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah. So that's not.
And I think it's just because they make other like we should have, to be honest, they're super busy, so we didn't have time to like talk to our server about what are their like popular dishes or anything like that, so we just scanned the menu super quick and like picked some things that looked familiar.
We'll probably come back. You know what I
We
mean?
definitely want to come back.
Yeah, come back just
because,
to just check it out again. You know what I'm saying?
and it's super highly recommended. I mean,
Right.
people absolutely love
Love
this
it,
place.
yeah.
And we want to give it a fair shot. So would not get the burger again.
Yeah, the burger probably wouldn't do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the shrimp Dijon.
Yeah.
Which is a Chicago made recipe. It's basically jumbo shrimp, usually served with a side of bread and or like breadcrumbs and like a cream sauce.
Yeah.
And this came a little different. It's like their take on it. They basically said this is like our take, a German take on the Chicago tradition.
That which is crazy because it's a Chicago take on a German tradition. That's a take on the Chicago tradition. That's what. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. You know.
And it came on a platter of what is described as like an egg noodle.
Yeah.
It's not really a noodle. It's almost like, you know what
I
it
don't know,
reminded
what
me?
cauliflower.
It reminded me of like funnel cake, but boiled.
Right. Yes, it
Boiled
did.
funnel cake is
It-
what it's like, pancake batter,
It was like cauliflower. It had absolutely no
no
taste.
flavor.
And I don't know, was that intentional? Is that
I
what
think
it
so.
goes?
It's possible.
Because they could have left that alone, and because
Yeah.
the shrimp by itself was
The shrimp by
fire.
itself was amazing.
This is grade A premium shrimp
Yeah,
they got.
it's very, very good.
Need some
With
big
the
ass shrimp.
crumbs were great, but there was so much of that egg noodle at the bottom that
Yeah.
it just was, it like threw away
Yes.
the dish.
Yeah.
And then it came with a side of cabbage, which
Yeah.
was so
Syrup like that, I didn't
I,
have that.
I really loved that. Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
red cabbage was really good. I loved that so much. And then it came with a side of goulash, which is soup, which was really good. I really liked that too.
Yeah.
I added a little bit of that worst sauce to it, and it, chef's kiss. Mm-hmm. And you had a beer.
I had a beer. I don't know what this was, but it came in this big glass. It
Yeah.
was delicious.
Really good.
Yeah.
Definitely want to come back and try some other dishes, some of their more popular dishes. But get the sausage plate, get the potato pancakes,
For sure.
for sure.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and that's all.
And this works.
Yeah, dash
Jenna.
that on everything.
Yeah.
So if you like this episode, go ahead and send it to someone you like. If you did not like this episode, that's all right. Check out, we have like 200 other videos.
Right. You know
One of
what
them
I'm
might tickle your fancy,
saying? Anyway,
tickle your sausage. It's different.
it's different.
Okay, bye.